And now coming to the stage, one of the all-time greats. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Frankie Lyman.
Let me take care of this. Because if you haven't heard, my record's number 3.
You better let me take care of this, because if you haven't heard,
My record's number 1.
3 different women.
What kind of dog is that?
Summer dog.
Summer dog.
Yeah. Some of this, some of that.
From 3 different worlds.
which word is a verb?
Cried is the verb. As in, I cried when I realized I didn't have your phone number.
With one husband in common.
Where is my husband? Your husband. See, that wig you got on must be too tight because I'm Miss Frankie Lyman.
I am Mrs. Frankie Lyman.
I do.
Frankie!
Now, to get a piece of his millions.
Am I to understand that there are 3 women claiming to be the widow of Frank Joseph Lyman, deceased?
They'll have to prove who married him first.
This is Frankie and Elizabeth's marriage license in 1964.
I married Frankie. 1965. Frankie and I were married. 1967 in Augusta, Georgia.
And loved him most.
Frankie just needed something different all the time.
I don't know why I do stuff like this.
Ain't you never told nobody that you love them?
People say it all the time. It just comes back in empty words.
I think Frankie was like that broken record.
Amen.
I got a life, Frankie, and it ain't gonna include you. Now you got to go. Get out. You know who I am? I know who you were.
Warner Brothers presents Halle Berry, Vivica A. Fox, Leela Rashan, Little Richard, and Lorenz Tate as Frankie Lyman.
Are you crazy? I will put my foot so far up your...
For every moment, your heart skips a beat. For all the times you take a chance. For every time a stranger becomes part of your life.
Why don't we walk out of here, friends?
Comes a movie that wonders.
Baby, you are one fine thing.
Why do fools fall in love?
Ouch! You want me to get you some ice? Coming to the stage, one of the all-time greats.
3 women.
I'm Miss Frankie Lyman.
I'm Mrs. Frankie Lyman.
I am Mrs. Frankie Lyman.
1 husband.
Frankie!
Millions of dollars at stake.
Am I to understand that there are 3 women claiming to be the widow of Frank Lyman, deceased?
Halle Berry, Vivica A. Fox, Leela Rashan, Little Richard, and Lorenz Tate. Why do fools fall in love?
You want me to get you some ice?
Rated R. Starts Friday, August 28th at a theater near you. 3 women. 1 husband. Millions of dollars at stake. Critics are giving Why Do Fools Fall in Love 4 stars. It's filled with great music, great acting, great fun, with superb performances from a brilliant cast.
Ain't you never told nobody that you love them?
People say it all the time. It just comes back in empty words.
Halle Berry, Vivica A. Fox, Leela Rashan, and Lorenz Tate. Why Do Fools Fall in Love?
You want me to get you some ice?
Rated R. Now playing at a theater near you.
Frankie, I love you.
Each woman gave him all her love.
Let's get married. We want to get married.
And we got married.
But which one was his one and only?
As long as she proves she's Frankie Lyman's widow.
$4 million!
I am Mrs. Frankie Lyman.
Halle Berry, Vivica A. Fox, Leela Rashan, Little Richard, and Lorenz Tate.
Why don't we walk out of here, friends?
Why Do Fools Fall in Love? Rated R. Now playing at a theater near you.